This is not a political clip. It is not a political clip, but it's a religious and a Christian clip. Just so you know. Okay, you saw the title of the clip? Donald Trump said recently, when interviewed when he was near his plane, or he's inside the plane, or at the entrance of his plane, that he may not go to heaven. Did you hear that? Donald Trump, he may not go to heaven. Not in the old time, 10 years ago or whatever. You say, what is the significance of that? Donald Trump, there are many major prophets of the world, not just America, of the world, are viewing as a man of God. Do you hear that? As a man of God. Many big preachers or pastors or bishops who are supporting him, calling him he's the man of God. God speaks to him. God is comforting him. God on his side against everybody else. When people fight him, God is on his side and everything. Donald Trump is saying he may not go to heaven. Why will he not go to heaven if he's born again? The most guaranteed thing about anybody who is born again or who is a child of God, I'm just talking about a child of God in the sense that being a child of God is the low level of Christianity, that then you become a man of God, you evolve, you go higher to be a man of God, a servant of God, whatever. So Donald Trump is saying he may not go to heaven because he's not born again. But whereas, okay, let me say it again, because I can speak better English than what I just back. Whereas, no, it doesn't go like that. Donald Trump is saying he may not go to heaven because he's not born again. Whereas, yes, no, but whereas, some famous preachers who are drunk with some craziness, I'm saying it, who are drunk with their own selfishness, are calling him servant of God. I may even go far as to say who are some preachers and prophets who are bewitched by the enemy, the devil, for them to call Donald Trump a man of God. Oh, I say what I say. Did I stutter? I didn't stutter. Did you hear that? Some famous men of God or prophet or whoever they are calling Donald Trump a man of God. I'm here to tell you, I said earlier, this is not a political thing, Republican or Democrat. This is about religion. I'm a minister of God, a child of God, and I'm defending who is a child of God and who is not. I made a video saying Donald Trump is not a child of God. That he's not, if he die, he will go to hell. Unless he repent tomorrow or today, I don't know. But so far, Donald Trump, all his life in the public eyes, has never displayed for one day behavior that proved that this man feared God enough, he's born again, he's a child of God, that when he died that day, he will go to heaven. He never displayed it before in a one full day. So here Donald Trump. And let me tell you why these famous preachers are saying he's a man of God and all that. Number one, those famous preachers and prophets, like I said, they are smoking something. Either the devil even deceived them to call him a man of God or have revelation that God is saying when God didn't say. Or what I think really is, sorry, my son is there playing. I hear noise. I gotta check on him to make sure he's not doing anything bad. So what I think the biggest thing is, the personality of Donald Trump has influenced these people to lean on his side and they end up thinking that he's a choice of God when he's not. Did you hear that? The influence of the personality of Donald Trump. Donald Trump has money, he has business, he's famous. All that has influenced people to think that he's a man of God, but he's not. I've written on YouTube video many times, or some of these people, I say, how do you say he's a man of God when the lifestyle of the guy is very sinful and openly sinful, and not even just a little bit so we can say he's not perfect. He's not even trying to show a little Christianity or born again behavior in him. How is that? You call him a servant of God. None of them ever answer. Did you hear that? So Donald Trump, and also Donald Trump is involved in a sect. Please hear me well. He's involved in a sect. Somebody revealed that there is a man he follow. The man believe in the power of influencing people with what you say. Did you hear that? I don't know. I'm not gonna say he worship the devil openly or whatever, but there are some humanistic psychology or some psychological level that is not of God, where you can use that psychology to influence people negatively. This is a little deep, but I'll make it clear. You will see that Donald Trump, let's say he want China to comply to what he's saying, he'll come on the news, hear me well, he'll come on the news and say, China has called us and is negotiating with us on this problem, whereas China has not called. Do you hear that? You know why? Because that philosophy thing he believed, that psychology thing he believed about that man he followed, he believed that when he's affirmed things like that on somebody, it will force the person to comply to what he's saying. And of course, with his title of he's a billionaire, he has money, he has big businesses and all that. When he say like that, you'll be like, oh, Donald Trump said that. We are negotiating. Maybe we should just call him a negotiator, you know? He already say like that. But the good news is those people come out and say, no, we have not called Donald Trump. We are not negotiating anything. Why is he going and say that? Oh, because Donald Trump, many times will do that. Be like, yeah, he will comply to what he's doing. He has contacted us. He is complying to what we're doing. The people are not complying because he believes that psychological meditation or whatever he does will influence people to comply to what he's doing. Donald Trump is not a child of God. Pure and simple. The guy is extremely racist. Extremely racist. He is. I don't have to explain that. Everybody know that one. A million examples. Donald Trump is racist. All he's doing now to kick foreigners out, illegal people out and all that, it will destroy our economy, but he doesn't care because he's supported by extreme racists, white supremacists who want to purge America and go back to the old days. That's why he's pushing for this immigration thing. They are telling him that will affect our economy. He doesn't care because he's a big racist. Do you hear that? Trump is a racist. He's not just racist, he's very wicked, a wicked man who don't pay his workers. He said it, it was on the news. And he said that because they didn't do a good job. Huh? People work for you, you refuse to pay them because they didn't do a good job? No, it doesn't go like that. He's selfish. He's horrible. Donald Trump is not born again. That's what I'm telling you here. He's a president. By law, we have to obey him or follow what he says and everything. But in the Christendom, Donald Trump is not welcome there. He's not a born again. He's not a believer. If you look at him in the realm of the spirit, you will not see him in the kingdom of light. Do you hear that? Because when somebody is born again, you go from kingdom of darkness to the kingdom of light. The Bible said that. I'm not making it up. If you see him, you can see Donald Trump. He's not in that kingdom of light. And he knows it. But how come you, famous preachers, you are saying something else again? When the person himself knows he's not born again, he will not make it to heaven. Oh, you just prophesy, and then you turn the blind eye, right? You turn the blind eye, and you don't want to hear. You the one who prophesy he's a man of God. You're the one who say Jesus visit him to comfort him. When people are criticizing him during the campaign, that everybody is against him, but God is for him. God is for him as a sinner. Even you didn't even say he's not born again, but God is using him because God want to use a sinner. You're not saying it like that. You're saying he's a child of God, a man of God. That's what is driving me crazy. Because you can say, yeah, God wants Donald Trump to be president and God want to use him to fix something. You're not saying that. Now let's examine the work of Donald. Donald Trump is not doing anything good in America. Neither in his first 4 years, neither just for this new term he's on right now. He's destroying everything. I mean, even the Republicans know that now. Many Republicans are manifesting that no, that's not what they expected. That he's gone too far. All his promises, the war of Ukraine will stop 24 hours become president. Oh, this and that. The prices of grocery. People are starving. People are starving. I heard that he canceled hunger reports in America because it would reflect that people are starving in America. He canceled that report because he doesn't want it to show that he's not doing good. People are starving. We are in the shutdown. People are not getting paid. He's building a ballroom. What kind of craziness? Donald Trump is not born again. That's what I want to tell you. And don't make the mistake of calling somebody not born again a born again, because a born again is a more honorable title than a celebrity, than a wealthy person, than whatever title you can have in this world. No matter how confused you are, don't confuse about who is born again and who is not. The sad thing is the person himself is identifying with sinners, and you, the so-called famous preachers and prophet or whoever you are not able to confront him and say, hey, Donald Trump, you are not a man of God. You don't have to confront him. You can just do a simple video. Say, Donald Trump, you are not a child of God. You need to be born again. They're not going to arrest you. You are afraid of his follower, what they might do to you. So you compromise for that? Or just shut up. You don't have to say anything to begin with. Ask those people, what are they saying now? If the behaviors of Trump, any of them show godliness, or you just say, oh, he doesn't agree with the gays and lesbians, that's it? That's what makes him a man of God? He's mistreating millions of people. There's a shutdown, which is a problem between Democrat and Republican. He fired government workers who have their life planned out. He just fired them. What do they have to do with the shutdown? He's persecuting states that are Democrats. What? People who are not even a Christian at all, they don't even do that. States that are not Democrats, states that are Democrats, states that are Democrats, states that are not Republicans, states that are Democrats, then he's persecuting them. He's going to the city to persecute them with ICE. And he said clearly too, he came on TV to say, not even hiding, that he's persecuting his political enemies. He assigned an attorney general to find something, or Letitia J. He didn't find something, he fired him. And he said, Letitia J gotta have something back. The person said there's nothing. He fired him and find somebody else to replace the attorney general. And this one finds something bogus. I mean, even the worst sinners, they sin what they don't expose it that much. That's the man you want to qualify as a man of God. The devil is a liar. I'm out.